It's official. The dragon souls are waking up. It is about time. And if you were drawn to this video, if you've clicked on this, if you're feeling this energy, the dragons want you to know that they are calling you, and that there's a very good chance that you yourself are a dragon soul, no matter how much your ego might protest. So today I'm going to delve a little bit more into exactly what a dragon soul even is, and then 7 signs that you might in fact be a dragon soul. But first, for those of you who may not know me, my name's Hannah, and I empower you to empower yourself. And today it's my intention to do that by helping to familiarize you with your own innate dragon energy, which in and of itself is power. It is sovereignty, rather. It is sovereignty. It is the ability to tap into your own innate ancient wisdom, to draw from that, and to create reality according to your truth. So if that sounds good to you, friend, let's dive right on in. So what is a dragon soul exactly? Now, this is my definition. I don't know what other people are saying about this terminology, if they're saying anything at all, because as far as I understand, like I downloaded this without having any input from anyone else. I had never heard of the term before. And so to me, a dragon soul is someone that has a strong connection to dragon energy innately. Now, I've had a distinction come up. Another label was given to me in recent years to distinguish between 2 energies in particular. So there's the dragon soul and there's the dragon mage. And so a dragon mage more so is someone, from what I understand, that works with dragon energies. They could be like a dragon rider in another life, for example. They don't necessarily have to be a dragon themselves or have been a dragon themselves. Conversely, a dragon soul is someone that has the soul of a dragon. Basically, you are someone that you've had likely many lives literally as a dragon yourself. And now also, like, you could be many other beings. You could be a dragon rider, but your soul, your home frequency, if you will, is that of a dragon itself. Dragons are the most ancient beings in the multiverse, from what I can understand, at least some of the most ancient beings in the multiverse. And so if you have a dragon soul yourself, you are a very ancient soul, and a very powerful and wise one at that. But don't let that puff up your ego too much, yeah? And so if you were not aware, dragons actually exist. They are real beings, and they exist on this planet at this time. They just vibrate at such a high frequency that we literally can't perceive of them with like our 3D senses. But rest assured, they are no less real than we are in that way. And so many dragon souls are waking up right now because the dragons themselves that already exist on this planet are waking up. And it is beings like us, you know, that exist in the 3D, humans that have that dragon energy, that are helping to pave the way for the dragons to officially come back, if you will, which is also happening. Just like, you know, we're reconnecting with our star family, with the ETs, we're also going to be reconnecting with the dragons here very shortly. It's already happening for those who are aware, you know, of the unseen, who are trusting in the unseen. And likely, again, if you've clicked on this video, that is you. You're already talking to them. They're already talking to you. They're calling you. And they are asking you, friend, to step into your power now, to step into the full expression of your dragon energy. Because in a way, as a dragon soul, you've been chained. You've been chained. You have been handicapped You've not been able to express the full force of your energy. Likely, if you've tried, you've been immediately shut down by others. They didn't like your bright light, and so they tried to snuff it out. But now, because the dragons are waking up again, they're coming back into the collective consciousness, they're coming back even into physicality, you are able to express your dragon energy fully yourself. And that means you get to create a really awesome life for yourself. So don't worry, it comes with perks. Now, I will say before I get into the 7 signs, if this topic is still a little like confusing to you and you're like, I still don't really get it, I don't know what a dragon soul is, good, because that's why I'm actually making a video game right now called Dragon Soul Awakening, because I like to break the fourth wall like that. And what is it about? It's about dragon souls waking up. And so this game really explores the topic, the concept of what is a dragon soul, why is it important? It's channeled AF, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys. If you're curious, you can check out the website. I'll leave a link in the description below. And you can follow the project on Kickstarter. Hoping to launch the Kickstarter in October, at which time there should also be a playable demo coming out so you can get a little taste of the game for yourself and a little better idea of what a dragon soul is, at least through my lens. So that said, let's get into it. Sign number 1, most important, most foundational sign, most obvious sign. You've got a thing for dragons. You've got a thing for dragons. You have an affinity for dragons and dragon energy. So it's very likely a lot of dragon souls were just drawn to dragons growing up. You might have collected a lot of dragon figures, a lot of dragon plushies, really engaged with fictional worlds where there were dragons. You might have liked to dress up as a dragon, or perhaps your favorite character in a fictional series was a dragon. There's many, many ways it can express itself, but usually there's some sort of magnetism between you and the dragons. Now, over the years of working with many dragon souls, I would say that's not always the case. A lot of people remain completely cut off from their affinity with the dragons until one day, boom, the switch turns on and whoosh, they have their dragon soul awakening, and all of a sudden they feel really drawn to dragons out of nowhere, and they're starting to see dragons in the clouds, and they're starting to get all these synchronicities around dragons. My videos are coming across their feed, and so that is another option. But either way, to recognize your own dragon energy, one must first recognize their connection with the dragons themselves and just feel like this sense of kinship, a sense of respect, of familiarity, of love, of awe, appreciation. They appreciate your praise, okay? They appreciate your praise. You're free to worship them if you wish. So on that, sign number 2, going off of that, dragon souls have a great sense of humor. If you haven't noticed, I just laugh a lot. You might find that you're laughing a lot and you're getting other people to laugh. You don't take things too seriously. There's a part of you that doesn't want to take things too seriously in any case. You might have always been drawn to comedies. Maybe you even wanted to be a comedian or have done stand-up comedy or something like that. But you got a little bit of this playful, trickster energy. Because dragons, they are quite playful, and they don't take stuff too seriously, at least not all the time. I mean, they can be serious sometimes, but you can think of them like cats. Cats, they're really serious in their own energy until, oh, look, there is a string. And then all of a sudden they go crazy, don't they? And they get very, very playful out of nowhere. It's like you flip a switch. And dragons are very much the same in that regard. They can be very playful on the flip of a dime. And so you yourself, if you're a dragon soul, that is going to be innate to you. And you might have even had people telling you, growing up and stuff, that you're childish, that you need to grow up, that you're immature, because you've always brought this sense of irreverence, playful irreverence into anything that you do. Because you're a dragon soul, and that's what dragon souls do. And know that there's a connection here. That's alchemy. That's one of the highest forms of alchemy. Laughter is alchemy. Remember that. If you take nothing else away from this video, you can allow that to be a mantra for yourself when you find yourself taking life too seriously. Laughter is alchemy. Sign number 3. You have like the clearest, sharpest bullshit detector. So yeah, you can just immediately see through people's bullshit. You can see it immediately, you can feel it immediately. And you're probably more likely to trust that than the average person, because sure, everyone kind of can sense these things if they really tapped in, but most people will shove that down. And you might also find that you've struggled with your ability to trust this. However, what you may find is that if you like look back on your life and let's say your intuition told you something and you shoved it down and you didn't listen to it, and then later, guess what? It turned out to be true. You ended up being right about that person or that situation, even though you were fed bullshit, you were fed lies. It turned out that your intuition was right all along. And if you just take a moment to reflect on this, for a dragon soul, you'll find that this is the case basically every time. And hopefully that allows you to step into your power by don't distrust your intuition. You can always trust your intuition. Do not mistrust it ever again. Okay? Do not mistrust it ever again. You are so much more powerful than you know. You have an amazing BS detector. And with that also probably comes this, it's like this side effect, right? Of you just can't be fake. No matter how hard you try, you just can't be fake. Very authentic as a dragon soul. So I guess saying that, we're going into sign number 4, authenticity. Dragon souls, very, very authentic. Very, very authentic. You can't not be authentic. You can't lie, really. Like, you might want to sometimes because maybe it would come in handy, and maybe it would be easier on your human ego if you could like lie about something every once in a while, but you just can't. You just can't. You just speak from the heart. You speak from the truth, because in a way, like your dragon soul, it's fire, it's alchemy. With the laughter, it's alchemy, right? It can't actually hold too much dark energy. It immediately alchemizes it when it like hits your system. So you can't like hold lies. That's dark energy. A lie is a dark energy, even if done in, with positive intentions. It's still like a veil. It's still like heavier energy. Your energy just naturally dissolves that upon contact, okay? And so a lot of people watching this, you might already be seeing this. There's a lot of crossovers between dragon souls and neurodivergent people. There's a huge crossover here I've noticed over the years. Most of my audience that identifies as dragon soul also identifies as neurodivergent, and there's certainly some sort of correlation there. Sign number 5. You can't give up. You can't give up. You have like this superhuman ability to keep on keeping, no matter how challenging things get. Again, no matter how much your ego wants you to just give up and give in and throw in the towel, if you will, you just can't. And in a way, what that is, I recognized this long before I actually recognized this consciously. It's your inner dragon's fire, you could say. Every dragon's soul has fire within a dragon's fire, a God spark energy that burns brightly, and it cannot be distinguished. It cannot be distinguished. Even if it gets dim, it can be dimmed, certainly. It can be dimmed. It can get really small, sure. You could feel depressed a lot of the time. You could want to give up, but you can't quite kill it, can you? Something in you drives you to keep on keeping, to keep choosing authenticity, to keep choosing the higher road, to keep smiling, laughing, alchemizing, being irreverent, breaking the cycles. And yeah, that determination, that resilience is a very, very strong indicator of a dragon soul. This is a very, very important one, I feel. And the reason being is dragons, if you've worked with them before, you may find they love themselves some dragon trials, as I like to call it. I did a video on that if you want to look it up on my channel. Just search Own Your Powers Dragon Trials. Maybe I'll see if I can even post it up here. But yeah, I talk about dragon trials, and basically these are trials by fire. Literally, even though it's not a physical fire we can see, it is an energetic fire. The dragons will throw you like into the fire to see how you emerge from that changed. Because fire isn't necessarily destructive, it's transformative, it's alchemical. That's what fire is. And so as a dragon soul, likely your whole life, you've been going through dragon trial after dragon trial after dragon trial. Your soul has been forged into this perfectly sound, ever burning brightly dragon fire. Sign number 6. Counterbalance to that. Oftentimes dragon souls, I think, like more than any other type of light worker, I think all light workers kind of have this degree, but dragon souls, it's really intense. You trigger the fuck out of other people, don't you? Don't you? You trigger other people, and it might even be confusing to you. At least it probably was initially, because you're nothing but bright and pure and authentic, right? You have nothing but the purest intentions. You're just trying to help people and to make people happy and to spread joy, to make people laugh, right? And then you notice people going, treating you like you're the devil, right? Treating you like you're a vampire, you're something unholy. And this goes along with dragon energy, because if you look at the overculture, if you look at mythology, pop culture, what happens? Dragons get demonized, do they not? Dragons get demonized, at least in Western philosophy. And I would say the Western world has probably been far more corrupted, infiltrated necessarily, like than the Eastern world. And yeah, it's dragons were demonized. And you likely are probably demonized by just sharing your light, being your authentic self. And it's because people, you know, you shine that light so bright that it starts to show them the dark parts of themselves that they don't want to see. And you might find also that people, you know, they're envious of you, they're jealous of you, they project all this stuff onto you because they are afraid on some level of stepping into their light fully themselves. And you give them permission to do that, by the way. You give them permission, but a lot of them aren't ready to step into it yet. So they're like, oh, stay away. It's kind of like, you know, let's say you're sleeping and it's pitch black, and then someone just like opens the curtains and they turn on all the lights and you're like, oh, it's too bright, I can't handle that. That's what you do with your energy as a dragon soul. That's just who you are. Embrace it. The dragons ask you to embrace it. You know, you're helping people wake up. That's what you're doing. You're helping people wake up. Okay, sign number 7, and our final sign for this video. And this is also, I would say, one of the most foundational, one of the most important. You have a mission. You have a mission. Do you not? What's your mission? If you know it, maybe you don't even know it, but you know you have one, don't you? You know you have a mission. If you're a dragon soul, the mission is very, very important. It's very, very important. A dragon soul wouldn't just incarnate on this dense planet in this human meat suit without a purpose, without a mission. You've got a mission. What is it? And so as a dragon soul, again, you got that dragon's fire burning within, and it wants to expand like a wildfire. It wants to affect the whole world. It wants to light up the world. And this, it's your invitation to do that. It's your green flag. It's your yes, it's your thumbs up. Do it. The dragons want you to do it. It's time. And so you've probably always felt that you had a mission that was much bigger than you. And there's something that you felt called to share with the world, but maybe you felt blocked. Maybe you've tried to make this happen, but you've been blocked at every turn. That was the darkness trying to dim your lights, but it can't, right? It cannot extinguish your light. It cannot distinguish that dragon's fire. They extinguish that dragon's fire. So they can try all they want. They're not going to be able to stop you, at least not unless you're allowing them to do so, yeah? And so just to bring this into like a now energy, current present energy update mode, this, I felt called to do another one of these videos because it is time. It is time. It is time. It's your time. I really want you to receive that. We really want you to receive that because I feel many dragons here. It is your time. It's time to be the dragon. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to take action in alignment with the mission and to allow your light to expand and to be your authentic self. It's safe now. The shackles, they don't exist anymore. You are safe to be your authentic self now and to shine your light and to share your dragon's fire with the world. Because remember, it's not destructive, it's transformative. And a secret bonus sign, maybe, is that you've feared your own power, haven't you? If you really sit with it, maybe you feared success more than you feared failure. And maybe that's exactly what has stopped you from taking action, because you're afraid of your own power. And the false matrix taught you to be afraid of your own power because that's how they can keep you small and controlled and shackled down. And I'm just thinking of like Game of Thrones, if you've seen it, there's this part where they shackle the dragons and they put them in a dark cage. That's you. You're those dragons that got shackled and put in a dark cage. Are you going to set yourself free now? That's what I want to leave with you. And so if you are, I have good news, exciting news, exciting news. So happy to announce this. So I have been called to open the doors both to my program, Path of the Dragon Initiate, and Dragon Wealth. These are two experiences. They don't necessarily even like me to use the word program. They are experiences, they are initiations into very specific dragon energies. Path of the Dragon Initiate, you can think of more as this fiery energy. It's powerful. It's like a spitfire. Dragon Wealth is more like an earthy energy. It's about building these stable foundations over time through structure. And Dragon Wealth is meant to help you activate wealth and abundance in your life and actually create structure around that. It's for people that want to do what they love for a living, aka your mission. Yeah, you can actually be paid for your mission. If you didn't know that, here's again your permission slip. Here is your permission slip. You get to be paid by doing your mission, whatever that is. Dragon Wealth will help you do that. Path of the Dragon Initiate is for people that are ready to get literally initiated, as you would in like Reiki, like the different levels of Reiki, into working with dragon magic. And it's meant to be applied through the filter, you could say, the funnel, the tunnel of one creative project that you want to bring into the world and you're ready to bring into the world. The different dragon elementals who will be working with you, attuning you as you move through the curriculum, will help you to do that. And I gotta say, we just finished up my very first round of Path of the Dragon Initiate live. Holy shit. Holy shit. If you want like my personal testimonial on this experience, watch my video. I'll link it up here. Why I disappeared for 2 months. Okay, that enough said. It's all in there. It's all in there. Like, I put myself through that same material, and then I watched, all the students go through that material. Such a powerful initiation. And so I'm so happy, that said, to say the doors are now open to that, and you're going to be able to join that for the next 10 days or so, and same for Dragon Wealth. And during that period, I'm going to have a special bundle where you can get both for the price of only Dragon Wealth. So you can save a lot of money and you can get both experiences for the price of just Dragon Wealth. And you also get this other course that maybe you've heard about, you've attended live. It's become legendary on my channel, the Quantum Abundance Accelerator, which is, it's super powerful in its own right. And so, yeah, it's like 3 experiences for the price of 1 to put on my salesy hat. But really, like, this is an amazing offering, and the dragons, they wanted me to open this to people. I wasn't necessarily going to do this because I feel called to pull back my energy from the collective right now and focus on my game, Dragon Soul Awakening. However, they're like, we want you to open the doors to people. And so you can join, you can enroll, and it's self-paced right now. So you can start the curriculum right now, today. If you feel the call, you can take that scary leap of faith and initiate yourself today. You can do it today. And the cool thing about this too is that you will have lifetime access to these programs if you enroll in this period. You will have lifetime access. So the next time I do feel called to like work with y'all live and do like a live group thing, you will already be able to do that. You will be able to join us for that and join the group experience. So yeah, get in on that now. And I sense there's going to be a powerful energy building during this 10-day window as a bunch of people are joining. Both communities, they have their own community, they have their own forum, and Dragon Wealth even has a WhatsApp group. So you'll have support as you go through if you want it. You can connect with and co-create with other Dragon Souls. So yeah, super happy to announce this. And yeah, so excited to see you guys in there if you feel called to it. All of that said, friend, all of that said, I'm curious, after watching this whole video, are you a Dragon Soul? And if so, how many of the signs did you resonate? And if you're still not sure, maybe you're still on the fence, you're still not sure, let me know your questions, your concerns in the comments. Perhaps I could address that in a future video. But for today, that's what we wanted to leave you with, my friends. So know, regardless of where you are on your journey, whether you identify as a Dragon Soul or not, me and the dragons are sending you so much love. Whoo, so much love. Can you feel it? It is time. We love you so much. We are sending you so much love, so much strength, so much dragon's fire. Okay? And they want me to do a light language activation, so I'll do that, and then I'm gonna peace out. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yekataba askta uskta asia sia sia ayetana anetana heya 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 hanaseya 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 heya heya yasuna ya Weta Usa. Celebrate, friends. Celebrate. You don't have to do things alone anymore, okay? This is the moment things get to change. We get to team up as Dragon Souls, as Light Warriors, as starseeds. This is our time to come together and to co-create this new earth. Are you with me? Much love and stay powerful.